Good evening, here we are. Finally, I'm sorry I'm late, but we are back in our game. Let's see if we can get the whole thing up running. And welcome everyone. Perfect timing, just joined. Yes, I was waiting for you. So, first things first. This one isn't complete because we started it cooking last time. So what has happened? For anyone who missed the last stream, which will go on YouTube over the next couple of days, is we went out and got some hard drives. That's awesome. What we also did was we completed the transport back here to the bus, or to the hub. So now we have lots of glorious items in here. Okay. What? This one is all but glorious. Definitely not glorious. There seemed to be something wrong with this one. So let's figure out why it's so horrible. Oh, there they are. You're the host? You're just fashionably late. Well, hosts are usually not fashionably late. And how much was it? How late was I? And on that note, it's better that I'm late than a girl you're dating is late. Huh? See what I just did there? Alright, that was not really what we wanted. There we go. 2 minutes. Alright, I'll guarantee you I'll end 2 minutes late. To be honest, I missed a lot. Been watching a lot lately. Oh, well, yeah, there's something just not right here. Look, these are just coming in, but nothing on that one. I am worried. Starting to stream off in the gutter. Of course. That's where we belong, at least where I belong. See, this is the true problem, is that they all go in here and there's such a minuscule amount that goes in. Oops. Please don't look at me. I feel so dirty when you look at me all naked and without... Oops. Oopsie. This one is stacked up. Why is this stacked up? I mean... Oh, right, so this one should be saturating. Right? Well, basically the answer is that I need twice as much, and this is an absolutely horrible way I've done this. So I'm gonna exploit the fact that I have one extra lane and do... I shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have done that, that's a mistake. And there. And we're using Mark 2 belts. Come on. Come on. Oh, we don't like you. We don't like you one bit. Alright, we're gonna cheat you then. If that's how you want it. I'm gonna have my way. There we go. Ha! Ain't nothing you can do to stop me. And I don't have any concrete. Well, that's the least of our concerns. Well, I do have concrete. I have that one concrete we need. Nope. Is that correct? Yeah, it's correct. Hey, Rob, quite a long time. Thank you for missing me. I missed you too. But I'm... The distinction is that you will always know that I'm here, but I just have to accept that people just phase out of the community at some point and never to be seen again. Well, this is mildly disappointing. Why is nothing going this way? Look, it's not working. Yeah, Technogran, yeah. I still miss him. There are times when I cry myself to sleep. Yeah, are you guys seeing this? Splitters don't work. No shit, they don't work. I just had a hard time at work, but I'll try to keep up as much. But by no means feel any obligation to keep up in that regard. I am appreciating you can be here, but also should be said that this is my job, so I'm gonna do this full time. It is not your job to watch me, although would be a strange job. So I would expect that everyone misses something sometimes. There we go. That means at least half of it goes down here. That should saturate, maybe that one. And what I really want to do is, the reason why I want this one to get something is because I actually need quite a lot of these Mark III belts that we absolutely don't have any of. There. This can only produce 10 per minute, no matter how much is fed here. And then the rest will go, and since this one is fully saturated, then the rest will just go in and become the even more important, or longer term even more important, encased industrial beams, which will both stack up here and in the other location. So this is good. This is good. All right. Hello, FX. I'll always be here, but not always chatting, more of a watcher than a talker. That's fine. And I always, yeah. I was lucky. I've tried to redo splitters multiple times and they don't work. Oh, that sucks. Alright, well, second dinner. Yeah, sorry for me being late. I just realized like 15 minutes before the stream that I forgot to eat dinner. And I had my dinner just laid out. It was thawing. Oh, no, not defrosting or thawing. Thawing is not... Food is defrosting, right? But things that thaw turn into liquid, right? Thawing is going from solid to liquid, but defrosting is food that is no longer frozen, right? Is that the correct? If you have a frozen soup, could that thaw, or is that only water that does that? Are we sure it's interchangeable? I mean, things can be interchangeable, but there's still like a leaning towards the correct way. De-thaw, yeah, that's like, what's that called? Yeah, like double entendre, right? Thaw is equal to defrost. Is it completely interchangeable? I thought actually it had more to do with whether it was food related or not. Anyway, we did one thing correct. Next thing we want to do is build a motor tower. That will take... If you de-thaw something, it's frozen again. Yeah. No, de-thaw is thawing, not de-thawing is just a double negative. If it's frozen soup, it's gonna melt. Is melt? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I need to build an item because we need to figure out what we're gonna plan ahead here. So let's try to figure out what. Hey, look at this beautiful location here. Yoink. So if I want to build motors, they require rotors. We have those. We can just get them. Poof, we got them. And we have stators, which is either steel pipes and well, language renting. I picked a good time to join the stream. Oh, I do love. Well, one of my favorite sort of language renting is the subtle difference between propensity and proclivity. So I'll let you have a go at that, and don't just throw Google terms at me. That means almost the same, almost, but not quite. So this one screams using the alternate recipe, doesn't it? Defrost your windshield. Yeah, I'm not thawing my windshield. That's true. Yeah, so maybe defrost is mainly removing the frost on top of things. Anyway, maybe also build some motors. Oh, you have a lot of those. Myriad. Yeah. Myriad of items. Myriad items. Because myriad is number of. Huh, interesting. So, the good thing about this is steel pipes comes from here and goes over there. And I have ish a Caterium ore over here ish, I believe. Yeah, that one. So this one, bring it into a location over here. That one, bring it into a location here. And from the red tower, bring in some rotors. It should be good. Easy peasy. First we account for Nilaus in Victoria, now we have how to English with Nilaus. Well, yeah. I thought defrost is something you cook and thaw is something frozen and ready to eat when thawed. Okay. Rituals. What happened in the last stream? I spent a lot of time bringing stuff back to my hub. Took a while. And then I went out into the wilderness and found 7 hard drives. It was really awesome. So that was good. Good times. Good times all around. Let's build a location. Yeah, that's not really gonna work out, but fine. I think we'll stay at this height. This is close-ish to the floor, and it'll just curve up and down a bit. So we'll stay at this level. Like this maybe. And now this gets interesting because we need to figure out how, where, what, why this monster is doing. Walls. Let's pretend this is where we want it. Damn, not enough. Oh well. You should be highlighted in Factory and Satisfactory main menu or something. What? Don't build a location. Oh, what have I started? I will not stand a chance here. Yeah, Rob, well, now you start one of my pet peeves is, well, not a pet peeve, but I have never ever been mentioned in any context at all by the Factorio developers. They have never ever acknowledged my existence in any way, shape or form. The closest I got to ever being mentioned when was that did a collaboration with KOS, and they said in KOS new series. That's the closest I've come to the acknowledgement that I even exist. And on top of that, if I need to get hold of the developer, I have to go through PrimeDead, through Nexala, PrimeDead or Nexala, because Clonant just doesn't respond when I reach out on Discord. I find that maybe not completely as respectful as it could be. They could be doing something, right? Caterium wire, there's no way I'm gonna do that. Really? The only time you were mentioned from this as a side note, KOS. Yeah, but that's not even as mentioned. Just saying KOS new series, and that was a link to the series we did together. That's in. Oh, they're bad, all of them. I don't want any of them. So which one? At least the devs have visited your stream? No, not Factorio. Satisfactory, absolutely. I'm not safe scumming. I don't do that. Modular frames, yeah, but I'm never gonna use this. Oh yes, I have talked more with Jace and Simon and Snoot in the 2 months of Satisfactory than in the 4 years of Factorio. So wire hub, why wire? Is that quick wire? Nope, it's Caterium wire. It's the shitty wire, but it's built from Caterium. So I think that's a really bad way of doing it, because Caterium will be a bottleneck later on. This one I'll never ever build. I cannot imagine building it. Anything that involves beams, no way in hell. This one is good-ish. A beacon might be used for like nobelisks or something like that. I don't know why I would be mass producing it. This one I don't imagine rebuilding, but I guess I'll take it. Not good. Not good. This one was the rifle, I suppose. But let's get another one. We are just not lucky with these. I'm tempted to go with a never lucky. You think that is appropriate? Never lucky? Streamer's luck.
Fellowship expands.
Hey, Stepson88. Thank you very much, and welcome to the Order of the Path. Thank you for your Twitch Prime subscription. Really appreciate that you are that you're
a new subscriber.
Using your Twitch Prime on this channel.
Steal yourself.
Bender?
We are building an army.
Bender, didn't I celebrate your 3 months like last stream? I'll gladly celebrate again. Yay! There you go. Okay, man, you just bought Satisfactory. I hope you remember to add my creator tag. So, for any of you who have not bought,
a new subscriber arrives. It fills you with determination.
Awesome, Torpedo Luke. Thank you very much for your Twitch Prime subscription. Yeah, so, and welcome. So, for anyone who hasn't bought Satisfactory yet, there is a Steam, no, not a Steam, oops, an Epic sale, and it's $10 off. And if you are buying Satisfactory or anything else on the Epic store, use the link. There's a tag called Creator Tag, something I absolutely love that Epic is doing, where you can write Nilaus TV, and then I get a minor kickback bonus. But I mean, the number of people who bought Satisfactory based on this stream is not nothing. Alternate quickwire, can't do that. Logistics, that's it. Modular frames. Oh, let's do the city modular frames here. Yesterday I was clicking the prolong button on the Twitch Prime sub. Today I still showing the share button. Oh, okay. Well, it's always worth sharing. It is good news or worth oversharing. They're worth sharing at least. Sharing is caring. Okay, you could try to bench crafting them. Okay, what are we doing? Oh, right, we are grabbing a lot of this. Yoink, that's good. And fly! You know what? Oh, there you are. There you are. Ooh. Let's remember to go around the stinkiness. Except we have germs. Don't share those. Well, do share them. Do share them. Whee! What about viruses? All of it. Share it all. Oh, that's a beautiful floating platform. Now, first thing we're building is the layout, because we need to make sure that, or just the frame, basically. Because I need to make sure that we are able to fly under this, or this is able to fly under. So let's say 4, and I'm also missing on the, where is it? Splitter, that's a merger. They look weird. And under this power, that goes to number 6. Those are permanent ones. Okay, so build fast. I don't know how far I need to go up, but I want to see compared to where it's coming. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is that right above me? I think this might be a problem. Let's see, this is the long way, so this is 10. I feel I should move it one further that way, just to avoid really getting in trouble. I want to be very, very close, but I don't want to be clipping. Let's just nominate this as our location. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's one level. And then I will take this one and go back to these. 2, 3, 4. So, now we wait the 3 to 5 minutes until it's back. What's best, jetpack or Blade Runners? A jetpack is way more flexible. But ideally you will be using both. But that's easier said than done. And now I'm cutting things down without having adequate room in my inventory. I don't know, I'm kind of feeling that, and I know I felt this before. So this is the feeling here. We are always feeling that feeling, so. Great. And let's just clear out all this. And don't worry, I will build support underneath. It's just temporarily floating. Just notice Satisfactory is on sale. Yes, it is. I just mentioned that is true, but it bears mentioning. So, as the announcement says, tell all your cheap friends that it's $10 off. And the thing is, this is not Satisfactory giving the $10 off. This is Epic giving $10 off. So this is, if you don't like Epic, for whatever reason, then you should buy it now, because you are taking $10 away from their cut, which isn't even $10. So they're actually losing money on you buying it now. So really, if you want to stick it to the man, you buy it now. Where the hell did it go? No. Have you also noticed that in 2 weeks you have another free puzzle game from Epic? No, I have not. What game is that? 1 week. Skates was here. What's the creator? The creator tag is Nilaus-TV. That, oh, right. It's already tagged that. The creator tag is when you buy a game, there is a field on the Epic Store, which is the reason why content creators like Epic, which is absolutely insanely awesome way of doing it. Because they are able to, they are supporting streamers and content creators by giving a small, minor kickback, which I think is really awesome, and something that we can only hope that Epic will learn, that Steam will learn from. The game's called Rhyme. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is the magic number for some reason. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 3. Where the hell did it go? Oh, there you are. Okay, let's see if we can build it to this corner as well, just to see if we can confirm if this location is safe and sound, and then we can start building more. Don't fall down. We're not going to move it back one spot. It's more than one. It's two. It's two. It's definitely two. But that's fine. It's fine. That's why we're here. I think I will actually move it 2 back and 1 in. So our new location will be here. Please, someone comment that. It doesn't matter. It's fine. 4, 5, 6. Why don't you just... Thank you. Well, since I've started playing puzzle games... Oh, the comment sections on YouTube. It's so hard for me to get... to actually spend time on this. They're the good ones, and I'm like, thank you. God, man. and I think it's not because of... I don't think it's because YouTube has suddenly gotten more toxic or that my audience has significantly changed. I think it's because I'm basically playing an IQ test on stream, and everyone who's backseat gaming is always finding things faster and better, and therefore it's like, oh my god, this idiot, can't he, why not just... And on top of that, the Factorio series is at the end stage, and now there are a lot of things that are just the way they are because that's how they've been built. And I can't redo those things without redoing like a whole slew of other things. And then I just have to say, yeah, without making a giant overhaul of everything, this is just the best way I can do it. So, whew. Yeah. As you may also have noticed, I am creating a lot more content on Twitch compared to YouTube these days, and I kind of like that. I like the interaction. Puff. Oh, let's see. Let's scroll up in the chat. I need to watch yesterday's Tyler stream. Oh, Dirkus, please don't. I was not in, I actually had to cut it short because I was just not feeling it. So as usual, I'm back to lurk. Thanks for the lullaby. Another hard week in my kindergarten. And another, ooh, you are very eloquent for a kindergarten kid. Love. Another Friday falling asleep 8:30. I'm becoming old. Ah, yeah, well, it's about Satisfactory, but since I missed the task, how do you like the game? I like the game in task, but I feel that I'm a bit worried that it might get a bit repetitive, the puzzles, and there's way too much reading, way too much reading, and I feel that without the reading, it's not going to be an interesting game because you want to learn the story of the world. So I'm a bit struggling with the extreme amount of reading involved in that game, and also the actual text is not easy to read. But I love the lore, and the puzzles are fun, so I'm really liking the game. But you can also sense that there's a but to it. That one. Okay, let's make sure that we build this higher. This one is completely out of touch with reality. My building is way too high. Because then I can stand inside and watch if it collides. If I can see any part of the wing, then we have a problem. Nope. Good. I honestly don't remember that there's so much reading, but there might also be a difference between reading it basically every puzzle or every puzzle area has a computer that has at least 3 articles. So that just means there's so far, was it like 7 plus 7, 14, that's 42 articles plus the ongoing IQ testing, and I think it may be like 50 articles or something we've read so far, and some of them are poetry and poetry, and some are just really old, and it's also quite noticeable for me that when I read the stuff that's just like a scientific article or something like that, it's easy to read, no problem. But it's the old stuff that's really clunky to read. I become very self-conscious when trying to read that. And I actually have to put in quite a lot of effort to reading it clearly, concisely, and correctly. We'll do it from the other side. Hey, we got a little tower here. I'm a nursery school teacher. Oh, I can't imagine to have kids for my own. Don't get me wrong, I love my kids at work, but I'm so happy to come back to the quietness of home. Oh, right. Well, Bob, I think I definitely have it the other way around. I love my kids, but oh my god, other people's misbehaving kids are just intolerable. And I could not imagine your job. And must have the patience of a saint. God damn, some of those kids are really shitty. And in the kindergarten level, you can't really, if kids at that age are misbehaving, it's the parents who forgot to raise them. Right? And as kids grow up, then I feel that they get more in charge of sort of what is you can only blame the upbringing for so much, and then you have to start owning it yourself. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, 9 this way, 10 the other way. Kids are nice if you can hand them back. Yeah, that's... I don't know. This is gonna sound bad, but I don't really like other people's kids. I really love my own kids, but when kids have play dates, and like... I had my son, he's 6, so when he was 5, he had a play date, another boy over, and they were just making such a mess. First thing, they came home from school, and then he came down, the guest came down and demanded some food. I'm like, no, we eat early dinner, so if I give them anything of substance after they come home, then they're not gonna eat anything for dinner. So he was like, I always get a snack in my home. It's like, well, you're not at your home anymore, so go away. And then it's like 15 minutes before he was supposed to be picked up, I went up to him and said, now you start cleaning up because you're going to get picked up in 15 minutes. And he was like, I never clean up. And he just sat on the stairs and was like, I don't clean up at my house. I'm not going to clean up. I said, you will damn well better clean up because that's how we would do it here. He was so pissed. But I'm not going to have that shit. And I don't want to have my kids learning that, oh yeah, you don't have to clean up because this shitty misbehaving kid doesn't do it, so I'm not gonna do it. No. This is how we do it. You clean up after ourselves, and if you make a huge mess, you're gonna have to spend the last 10 minutes on cleaning it up. Yes, I'm cruel. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I guess. Yeah, they're really being extremely spoiled by their parents, and spoiling your kid. You can spoil your kids in several ways. You can give them things that you can make their life better in a way, right? And give them things, but you have to make sure that, in my opinion, and now remember, I am just one person, so I'm no authority in this matter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It just but the whole thing, this privilege thing is like the worst thing. If kids are privileged, and obviously my kids are privileged, so the most important thing I can make sure that I have to make damn sure that they know they're privileged and they appreciate the privilege of getting presents and getting afford different things. They have to appreciate that and not take it for granted. But this whole thing with if the kids are not cleaning up after themselves, they're like, yeah, you're really doing them a disservice. I'm sure it's not fun, and they'll bitch and moan about it, but I mean, we actually have a good time when we're clean. Then it's like, all right, on Sunday we have to clean up before we start a new week, so let's they listen to some music, and I clean up the rest of the house, and they clean up their room, and it's not that bad. It's half an hour, and then we do something fun afterwards. It doesn't have to become a fight. Actually, now that I think of it, there's never any fight about it. It's just, all right, we have to clean before. But what did I just mess up here? But that's just my 2 cents. Good. Come on. You can do it. There we go. Hitting any 6-year-old to clean anything. Oh yeah, I mean, my son, he is utterly incompetent at cleaning. He is utterly incompetent. But basically, I've given him a role that he likes. So he's the runner when we're cleaning. That means if they're like, oh, these pair of socks, they need to go in the laundry. Hector, you run with it. And then he runs there, and so he's helping. And of course it would be faster if I did it. That's kind of obvious. But now he does something and he's helping. And then he comes back and says, what more do I need to run with? I'm like, oh, these things need to be thrown out. Throw them out. Okay, and then come back. So kind of make it something that he can do, and then he's part of it. Whoops. Is that? Oh, that was better. I make my little ones match their mismatched socks. Oh, that's... Well, Think Cabbage, I can tell you that I took the consequence of that. My sock drawer was literally 50 shades of grey, and I spent maybe 2 years of my life trying to match socks, and I decided to throw away all my socks, buy 30 pairs of matching socks, and that's it. No more matching socks ever again. There we go. Spoiled kids aren't the problem. Neglected kids are. We have a term in German. Yeah, I agree. Neglected kids, you see the worst. So you neglected kids are, of course, way worse. But the cute little suburban home that I have is not so many neglected kids we see, but more the spoiled ones. Know if you want to express your opinion on politics, but what are your expectations to the new Danish election? It's a piece of shit. Democracy is the least bad option, least bad mode of government. That doesn't make it good, it's just the least bad. I think every single election around the world has proven that it's not an ideal way to run, to select who runs the country, but there doesn't seem to be any better options around. There we go. Awesome. We are starting to get a tower. Getting ahead of cleaning up young sounds like a good plan. When he's older and can clean more, he'll just accept it. Excellent cult leader. Yeah, Grim Hacker, that's exactly what, that's exactly the intent. We also, like, I've had fixed bedtime for my kids since they were 1 month old. I shit you not, 1 month old, that's when you start having fixed bedtime. There's never a problem with putting them to bed. You can see that. There's sometimes a problem with them actually going to sleep, but still, I mean, the amount of issues I have with getting kids to sleep is nothing compared to most. That's because it's always been like this. It's not something to really argue about, because it's a moot point. And the poor kids in school who get to stay up as long as they like. They're so tired in school next day, and they're always tired and they don't learn anything. Multiply that by 10 years of schooling, and then you got kids who didn't really get their value in terms of education. That's such a shame. Sleep is magical. 3, 4, 5, 6. Also, with a paper bag. Whoop whoop. Weekend whoop. Because Nilaus. Oh, I can't see this damn thing. Because Nilaus is my weekend date, I need him to look his best. Oh, that's nice. Thank you, Thosil. Yeah, I guess one of the privileges of being a parent is you can preach things that you can't do yourself, but you can say, I know I should be eating healthy. I don't always do it, but at least I can teach my kids to appreciate healthy food.
Subscriber, come, steel yourself. We are building an army.
All right. Oh, let's see how I butcher it. Shoe Seaman, thank you very much for your Twitch Prime subscription, and welcome to the Order of the Path. Tonight, as you can see, we have a backdrop of Satisfactory while we are talking all sorts of random topics, like racing kids and anything else. It's nice. Maybe this is even the best thing about being a streamer is that someone actually listens to my rant. Maybe that's the real reason why I want to be a streamer. I can rant and people will actually listen as long as there's some Factorio or Satisfactory in the background. Missing wire. Did the wire get connected? No, I did not. Thank you. Come on, faster. You want to see it from the side. Ah, it's close. Gotta give that. It's really, really close. Okay. Happy. And I'll build it one higher than this. Oh, this is actually, I mean, at first time I built this, it took forever to build, but now it's not that bad. I don't think so. It does take a bit of time, but we'll pass the time with other shenanigans in the meantime here. I think. I did it again, didn't I? Jerry, no, they are pretty randomly placed from each other. No, I did do it. Close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. Never heard that. What is that? What kind of expression is that? Oh no, not enough iron. Oh, how are we ever gonna do what I want? Okay, well, we are gonna get some more iron. Good stuff. It's a bit too far away. I think I need to clean up my inventory here. Alright, good. Look at this awesomeness here. We'll hitch a ride on this track here. There's something. Maybe I'll get distracted. Oh, this is excellent because going back here means choking hazard. Aside from that, we'll hitch a ride on this one. This one seems less and less useful. Not impressed. Whee! Can you kill the toxic gas? Nope, I cannot. It is not possible. Come on, give me the coal. Give me the damn coal. Damn it. Alternate black powder. What is the normal black powder? How tall is the watchtower? I don't know. Right, let me hear it. Which one? I guess you're saying this one, but I'm not gonna be making rotors so anymore, and I already have it. Yeah, but why would build the rotor? I'm not gonna build more rotors, so I already have my rotor tower built, so I'm kind of leaning towards this, because then we can use quartz for computers. Oh, that's bad. It's only one computer. Ugh. Careful of the black powder, it makes compacted coal. What do you mean, HMS Lau? Careful of the black powder, it makes compacted coal. I'm actually leaning towards this one. How do we make it now? I'm so annoyed that we don't get the better steel. I don't understand why we get it. Black powder, it takes compacted... Oh. Sulfur? And coal. Oh, here there are alternate recipes. What? Coal? Okay. So you can actually... those. How do I get those alternate recipes? They are awesome. Steel ingot. Can I please... So there are no alternate for steel ingots, which is improbable. Also interesting that I can't hover here and get the tooltip. This one, can I go here? So if I don't have the alternate recipe, it will not display it. That means that currently these alternate recipes, I do have them. Does that mean I can make coal out of wood? FX, this is the one I've been now doing 8 hard drives just to get the alternate steel recipe, and I'm not getting it, and I don't understand why I'm not getting it, because it's awesome. Stator and motor. It goes to the stator, and there's an alternate recipe. Rotor, no alternate. Oh, coal out of biomass and wood. I did not know that. That is brand new information. Okay, well that means that's interesting. How many hard drives are there compared to alternate recipes? I hope there are more hard drives than alternate recipes, because you can't expect that everyone finds everything. Oh, I needed to find out what the black powder was. The current recipe for black powder is 1 coal, 2 sulfur. 1 coal, 2 sulfur, and 1 coal, 2 sulfur. Oh, it's compacted coal. Shit. It should have another icon. Yes, HMS Lao. That's compacted coal. And compacted coal requires sulfur as well, right? We have the compacted coal recipe. So that's shit. We'll take this one. I might want it just a bit. Not any luck yet with our coal recipes. No, sorry, with our steel recipe. We'll give it another go. Oh, right. Since it's an alternate recipe, that's why I can't do this one. And yeah, this one, just throw it away. Cloud research? Didn't I do that? Okay, Megagulp. I am very much aware that black powder is named for... There you go. So... Right, let's make sure that we get this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And get this one. Looks good. Ish. Why do we have a bacon in our inventory? Whoops, someone is a bit spammy, aren't they? What are we talking about? You know the bug when you open the map, the hard drive's done? Yeah, I know that, but I'm not going to do it. Alright, what I will do though is I will go for a short break. Because it's been 1 hour of streaming, so we take a short break. And as usual, I'll be back in 3 minutes time. So this is your chance to refresh your beverages and see you guys in 3 minutes. Oh crap, no, don't go. I'm starting to forget this. I have to park at a location where we can see the awesomeness we built. Here. Aha. And actually take a screenshot of it. There we go. Mr. Floaty Platform. There we go. I will see you guys in 3 minutes.